Does an NBA player need a family office? Of course they do, unless you want to be on 30 for 30 as one of those guys that made hundreds of millions of dollars and has nothing to show for it. So basketball players don't make as much as you think. A couple of years ago, the average NBA salary was 9.7 million. Last year it was 11.9 million. And for each person like Kobe Bryant that has 20 seasons, there are plenty that have only one season and they blow out their knee, go to rehab, and never recover well enough to play professionally ever again. So although you might think you have a long and great career ahead of you with lots of those $11.9 million salaries coming in, plus bonuses, the average NBA career length is only 4.8 years. 4.8 years and 11.9 million, that's not a great combo if that has to last you for the rest of your life, especially since about half of that is going to go out the door before you even see it. You have to pay your agent, you have to pay federal income tax, you have to pay state income tax. And if you're thinking, well, joke's on you, I moved to a state with no income tax, joke's on you, because many states have what's called a jock tax. So if you live in a state with no income tax on the state level, like Florida or Texas, and you play in a state that has a high income tax like California, they will charge you this jock tax. And they will look at your annual salary, say it's 12 million, and say, how many games did you play? How many of those were in my state? And they will charge you that state's income tax on that portion of those games. So they'll still get theirs. So 4.8 years is not a long time if the money that you get, half of which goes out to fees before you even see it, has to last you for the rest of your life, because you have to take care of your retirement income. You want to leave enough that you have generational wealth to pass on to your children. You want to pay the least amount of taxes possible. When people come to you with investments, you want to have professionals vet them. You don't want to just invest in your neighbors or your friend's restaurant or nightclub. And if you want to do good for the community you came from and want to do philanthropy, what a family office does is put that all under one roof. So just like you would go and hire individually a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer, what a family office does is put your CPA, your lawyer, and other trusted advisors all under one roof so that they all communicate with each other and know the goals that you want to accomplish and can work together to provide the best way to do that. So there are large multifamily offices that are basically wealth management firms, and there are single family offices that operate for one family or one person, either a group of people physically at the office or virtually, but there are great advantages to that. So if you have questions about that, you can get in touch with me below or through my website, turnkeyfamilyoffice.com. My name is Pete. I'm a lawyer with 25 years experience, and when I was at the government, I drafted the regulations that apply to family offices and hedge funds. I literally wrote those rules. So if you want to hire a lawyer and say, well, how do I do this? They're going to look at the rules that I wrote and tell you what they mean, or you can just come here. So if you have any questions about this, or if you'd like to see different videos, just post a comment below and like and subscribe to this channel so that you'll see future updates and future videos. And to prove I'm a lawyer, I'll give you the disclaimer now. Everything I've said here is for educational and informational purposes only, is not intended to be legal advice, and does not create an attorney-client privilege. And it does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and I. I have no duty to update this video. If you have any questions about your specific financial situation or your specific legal situation, you should speak to your own advisor, which I am not. Have a great day, everyone.